Hello, and welcome to Gibson's Leadership Connection channel. My name is Rashard Gibson, and I want to spend some time here to introduce myself so you guys can get to know me better, share a little bit about my background. Also, I want to share just kind of the origin of this channel and where the idea came from, and what are we looking to accomplish with this channel? What are we looking to do to help other new supervisors, new leaders accomplish along their journey? So a little bit about my background. I'm married. My wife and I, we both have three kids right now. Our kids span from the ages of 2 to 6. So we're really just getting started with the school age. Also, we got some sports going on. So life is extremely busy for us. Um, my wife and I, we've been married for over 10 years. I've been together since 2008. So we're best friends from way back, way back in the day. My wife, she played softball. I played basketball. She was much better at softball than I was at basketball. So we have some fun with that as always. A little bit about my background. Like I mentioned, I played collegiate basketball for an NAIA school. I had some opportunities to play professionally. After that we finish up with that dream. I became a janitor and also a salesman for a sports retail company. Learned a lot there. And then I progressed onto a material handler role for a manufacturing company. While I was there, I actually had a supervisor that had just finished playing professionally. My dad, he had played in the NBA professionally as well, so they were both giving me some mentorship and some tips on life after basketball. And listen to them, I started, um, my official leadership journey that I was getting paid for. Obviously, playing sports, being captain, all these different things. I was already learning leadership, but being in the workforce was the first time that I was actually um, chasing and obtaining a leadership role. So, in that, I didn't have any experience in manufacturing at the time, so working my job, but I did extra things. I would expand my network. Number one. Number two, I got involved with lean events like RIEs and BSMs. Excuse me. And in these events, I was learning a lot about how the business that I was in, how it operated, how to how to you know how to operate more lean. That's a very uh, key tool as a manager, and how to lead a team under pressure in the manufacturing space, um, um, how to deal with different people in the manufacturing space, which was different than the sports arena that I was used to. So getting all this under my belt, I acquired my first supervisor role around 2015, and really was just moving up and moving up in the company. So I'm now an operations manager, and I'm still looking to continue to climb, um, continue to climb and provide for my family, continue to add value to the company that I work for, and in turn, I'm able to take care of those kids that I mentioned, and set them up long term through investments and different things that we can get into later down the road. Um, and this channel kind of came from the mindset of I know what I've experienced in becoming a leader. It's helped me in my personal growth. Um, my faith has been a big part of growing in my faith over the years. I believe that Jesus Christ is the best leader um, that I've read and encountered. Right. So I learned a lot from his example, and try to apply as many of the principles. So in my teachings, you will hear some biblical principles, just because that's what I'm grounded and rooted in. I'm not a preacher or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but um, I do have God and Jesus as my God in life for sure. Um, and in that, I've obviously been able to see um, through personal growth, um, obviously through the financial um, implications that you receive through having management jobs, um, lean principles. I apply lean principles at home. I apply in my life. It's been helpful for me to get more organized. And what I have seen in my family and in my life, I feel that sharing this information with other people that are new supervisors or new leaders, I feel like can help some people, especially right now in today's climate. A lot of people are stressed for money, stressed for jobs, and I've been there. So I want to give back and help others be successful in a career path that I feel that is irreplaceable. I feel that companies are always going to need leaders to lead their companies. Um, and really in no matter what industry, if you can effectively deal with people, if you're willing to grow yourself and be that person that's ambitious, positive individual, companies will pay you to come in and lead their team. Also understanding how to lead processes, right? And a lot of these principles that I'm sharing, I mean, I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm here on this channel to share information and knowledge that I've acquired and still acquiring. I'm still working on things in my career. I'm still getting coached on things as well. I make tons of mistakes along this journey, but I strive to learn from those mistakes and continue to get better each day. And what we're looking at, to accomplish and help is looking to connect with various different leaders, right? I have tons of friends that are different spaces of leadership, family members in different spaces, people I haven't met yet, that I'm excited to meet as I continue to learn more about leadership and grow my own leadership business, right? Um, but helping others um, helping others accomplish the levels that they're looking to accomplish. So um, but on this channel, we'll have I'll be sharing different tips, tools that I learned along the way, whether it be lean principles, conversational tools, mindset videos, um, even podcasts. Right, we'll have some other folks that I have extreme respect for, whether they're in the athletic space, the military space, entrepreneurial space, whether they're managers or supervisors um, in high companies where they may be they may be in government, they may be in politics, um, but we can always learn from various different people. So very excited about this. Wanted to share this video tonight just as an introductory video. We'll have a ton more on this channel. We'll get very creative with some different things. I have some really cool ideas I want to try out to help um, better educate and teach. So looking forward to this journey with you.